And it's 4:45 p.m. and I'm going to just take a look around. Across the road over there is a get-together. There are a few vehicles over there parked together, it seems, on the other side of the road. But here, wide open spaces. That guy's got the ultimate, from here anyway, the ultimate sight at the top of that hill, top of the rise. I didn't go up that far. Then just continuing to look, I'm looking north now. There's another guy at over there. He's got a nice vantage point. You can see around him. Yeah, that's making me jealous. But I just can't do that now with what I got. There's wide open spaces. This country is amazing. Still overcast. Nice, beautiful day. That's all for now. Good morning. It's almost 9 o'clock in the morning. I ate breakfast already. It's Tuesday, December 23rd, 2025. And I'm in California. Got here yesterday afternoon after doing a trip to Walmart to pick up a curbside order. So I got resupplied and decided I'll just cross over the bridge to California. And sure enough, I have the place to myself, except I think there's somebody pulling in right now from the other side of 62. They had a get-together over there. Last night down in the valley, the city lights up really good. They have a real good view of the city down there at night. I really appreciated that view. There's a guy parked up at that hill. I haven't seen him out of the van since I've been here. And there's another guy parked off in the distance up there. Don't know if you can see him. Haven't seen him either. So there's just lots of room out here to recreate. I've got things kind of set up. Of course, I haven't put up the tent, so I have everything still packed in there. Mostly packed in there, including the supply of groceries that I got. I managed to pile all that in there. Because some of it stays in the van, and some of it will go back into the Airstream as my main food supply for base camp. But there's that table that I broke, but I can still use it. Just got to be careful with it. Legs broke. And yeah, that group, they've all left at one time, so they were all acquaintances, I suppose. I wonder about that. What this pile of rocks is here. There's a certain pile of rocks, kind of different color than the rest. I noticed when I pulled up here, I don't pay no attention to them. They're just kind of soft rocks. They're not even really hard rocks. I don't know if they're dirt clumps or dirt rocks or sponge rocks. Anyhow, that's nice. There's a lot of anthills here. I had to be careful pulling in. Big ant piles of big ants, and there's quite a bunch of them. So I had to dodge these also when I was pulling in. They look like they could be pretty nasty. Yeah, it's overcast, a little chilly. no wind. So, I don't know what I'm going to do the rest of the day. I just ate breakfast, and I'm only like 50 minutes from home. It's a nice, quick drive. I'll be doing this more often. I could drive back home, be there in less than an hour, be back home, and then come back again. What the heck? I don't know. Or I could just stay here. Because I did not really plan this out very well. It was just a spur-of-the-moment thing. I was online Sunday, and I was thinking, well, I need supplies, and what's the cheapest way to do it? Once I realized that the closest store is Walmart, and I can order online and have it ready for me and go pick it up, and across the street from the Walmart is a Safeway store. I have a membership there, so I went across, shopped at both places, picked up my orders, and it worked out really good. Working out the gas price versus cost to shop at local stores, I still come out ahead. I had bought a 30-pack of Coors Light. I know I was paying $35 for a 30-pack of Coors Light at Buckaroo's. I paid probably $24 with tax from Walmart, and it was ice cold when I got there, and it was fresh. It wasn't skunky. Buckaroo's, they don't know how to handle that beer. They leave it out on the floor, and it gets warm, and they put it in the cooler as the cooler gets empty, and that's like so anyway, the whole thing of paying a whole lot more or traveling a whole lot longer to pick up from the closest bulk store. So I just figured, well, I'll do a travel and I'll camp out and make a dual purpose trip out of it. So I double my savings, save more money. Yeah, the van does good. I got probably 21 or 2 miles a gallon coming up here. I did not put it in cruise control all the time. There were construction zones. I was on I-95, not I-95. I was on Arizona Road 95 and 62, and those roads have a speed limit of 55 at most of the time, and you can do 60, 65. Everybody wants to do 65. So I was wasting a little bit of gas, but you gotta live, man. You gotta go. When you gotta go, you gotta go. There were trucks and stuff, people behind me, so I had to go. I couldn't just mosey. What else? Here's the sun up yonder in the clouds. A really hazy day, really overcast. So anyway, I will spend a minute or two just figuring out what's next on my agenda. That's all for now. And so it's 3:30 Tuesday afternoon, December 23rd, 2025. And I got the tent all set up. There's just a few odds and ends to straighten up, tighten up, but it's just about done. And it's a good thing too. Sure does look like rain. I know they called for rain days ago, and it's weird. It's you never see over on my side. You never see this kind of weather. This is like socked in weather. This is like snow clouds coming weather. This is like batten down the hatches, and that's what I'm doing. The tent's holding up pretty well. It got a few things I can patch, but there's a RV turning in this direction this time. Generally they are going across the road to the other side, but one coming this way. Yeehaw. I'm all set up. I went into McDonald's earlier and had lunch. Bought some bread and cheese at Safeway for sandwiches, and got plenty of beer and provisions, some of which is laying right there. Oh yeah, and I did again a different way to do the heater. Obviously it's self-explanatory. I just moved it to the back window. Those windows, they tilt out. They're powered windows, but they tilt and open up the back for venting, and I can shove the hoses in there. I'd like to get some kind of maybe piece of asbestos or something fireproof to put another layer between it and the vehicle. But I probably don't need to use it tonight anyway. It's just going to rain and wind blow and rain. So here comes the new neighbor. I will cut it off. That's all for now. Yep, it's 4 p.m. It's just starting to sprinkle the rain just a little bit. Those people that drove by, they went up and explored, turned around. Turns out another quarter mile up the road, there's another pull-off, and they took it and they're parked on the next ridge over. And the forecast for the next day, starting tomorrow morning, heavy rains, flood warnings. I should be okay up here. I mean, there's a big wash, and there's never been any water on those trees this high. Yeah, and I was contemplating these rocks. This has to be all natural. There's just too much of it. Everywhere you look is these hills and this detritus. Detritus, is that the right word? I don't know. Broken rocks. And, boy, but it's low clouds, high humidity over here. I don't know what it's like in Brenda. This is exciting. As long as it doesn't get out of hand, I'm prepared for it. I'm stocked up. I gotta check my battery power. I don't think I got a whole lot. 81%. It's been staying at 81% all day with the refrigerator running. So I'll watch a little bit of YouTube tonight and drink some beers, and come what may, I'll be high and dry. It's just starting to pick up a little bit of rain. So this is what it looks like inside as I'm getting set up. I have to rearrange my tools, and the bed. It's got all the junk sitting on it because I'm still getting organized again. Still. Forever. But it's cozy and comfortable in here, and I'm gonna sit and stop eating those damn peanuts. That thing was full yesterday afternoon. I've been eating on them things. Man, they're good. I gotta stop that. I'm gonna hide those on me so I can't find them. Yes, sir. That's all for now. Well, now, how did I just do that? I don't know. Anyway, I just thought myself in a circle again, 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 again. Okay. I just was thinking about how to do some more battery storage. Whether or not it's feasible to add a trailer or change my solar or put a tail, what do they call those things? When you put a trailer hitch and a little bicycle carrier rack on the bumper, that type of thing. And right now it stands that it doesn't make sense to me to put a trailer. You're adding 700 pounds of weight in order to carry an additional 40 pounds. Of course, that doesn't make sense. If that's all you're going to do, and that's all I'm going to do. And doing it that way would only buy you the benefit of not adding weight top heavy. But again, you're only going to add 40 pounds on top. But if you take off those heavy solar panels, you can remove 40 pounds off the top. Put some lightweight. Anyway, that's where I'm at right now. I'm thinking get cheaper, lighter solar panels, make room for a box to carry diesel fuel can and gasoline can. And that's it. Be done. It shouldn't cost very much. I can make use of these solar panels, put them back on the Airstream. Probably a new technology. I could get more wattage out of the same square inches, same area. Free up space on the rack, the roof rack, roof rack, roof rack. There were some people who walked by earlier, and the car looks like it's still parked up there. They must have taken one heck of a hike, or it was something else and I totally got it wrong. And it's been raining on and off, just sprinkling. I saw online where they're predicting flash floods and heavy torrents of rain on Southern California, probably on the other side of like Jackson, on the other side of the mountains. But I don't know what we're getting right now. We're getting some kind of weather, but it's Christmas Eve, and I'm in California. I made it to California. I have got to look and find my camera. It's sitting right there. I have got to look and see what's to the west. How far? I think I would have to go all the way through the rest of this desert to the mountains and go down and meet up again with I-10. I think I've seen this over and over again, that's what you have to do to get around the is it the Sierra Madres? There's some mountains that come down, and you can probably go through them or over them, but going around them Seems like the way to go. Just don't, just come around. The only trouble is that's getting closer to Las Vegas. No, I'm sorry, Los Angeles. But, oh yeah. And here's the view from the nearest rise to me. This is a pretty good point here. There I am down there. That's only about, I don't know, 400 feet away, maybe. And looking around, there's 62 going by, and there's that white van that's been parked there at the top. And boy, you do have a nice vista view of everything from up here. It's windy up here though. The wind is quite biting. Would not be good for my tent. I'll turn around and looking a little bit towards the north here. And upcoming, there's that pickup truck with a camper that I've seen. I've spotted the guy back there around me, and coming around to look way off in the distance. Boy, you get a heck of a view up here. This is the peak. This is nice. There's that camper that drove by me. They came up here, explored around, and left. That's when I realized, oh, there's another entrance quarter mile away. And yeah, there it is. There's a white car parked there. I think that's where that couple came from. Somebody slowing down to turn in either here or the next one. The other side, that is. Yeah, he's turning into the other side to get the vista. Over that way is the valley. You get real good light show at night with all of those houses and street lights and everything lit up. That whole valley down there, I'm sure, lights up. Pretty impressive. This is a keeper. This is I gotta remember this. Yeah, the wind. I gotta get down and see if the wind disappears. Somebody did pull into here just now. Another white minivan, maybe. But that's all for now. 7:15 a.m. Wednesday. Shoot, is it Wednesday? What day is it? It's 7:15 a.m. Thursday morning, December 25, 2025. Christmas morning. The sun is out. And boy, everything is green. Everything that's here is green. There's not much here, but what it is here is green. That's beautiful morning. Beautiful. Clear sky, except for all around on the horizon. You've got the storm clouds. I hope they're clearing up. I need main battery charge. Got 44%. I think that's the lowest I've ever had. So, we'll see what happens. Very little traffic. There is some going by. But, of course, not much. It's Christmas morning. Just look at this sunset. Sunset over California. I finally made it. Boy, this is hard for me to fathom. All of this material on the ground here, it's all broken, jagged rocks, weathered. And I've been trying to understand if this stuff was like put here during the making of the road, or if it's coming down from the mountains. And I just can't wrap my head around it. I know that there have been projects of building that they do huge tasks like this, but this is incredible. It could be that this is just the process of over hundreds of millions of years. These mountains have been eroded down, and they're all flowing towards the sea. The Colorado River is right over here, and that's where these are headed, to be processed even smaller and smaller and washed down to the Gulf of California. And given enough time, this is just one step in the process. And it's amazing. It boggles my mind to imagine all of this material just flowing. It's in motion, it's moving, cracking and breaking and crumbling and being weathered and torn apart as it flows down towards the river. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing that it doesn't depend on me understanding it. That's becoming one of my favorite passages. The universe doesn't care what I understand or what I think. Here's a cactus, the small one, prickly pine, I reckon. There are a few cactus here. Over there, some. Up the hill is some. But none of the world famous saguaro cactus, because this is not the Sonoran Desert. The Sonoran Desert is the only place where those cactus live. That's what defines that desert. And this little outcropping of rock, it's interesting. It shows the way things are eroded in layers. It's probably jutting up from underneath. Yeah, well, I moved it slightly, but it'll tumble down there, catch up with that one eventually, probably get to the next little path downward, keep on rolling down. These iron rich rocks are weathering, and this stuff used to be way deep in earth. Got pushed up and made mountains out of them, and mountains are being made back into dust and washed out to sea. Because I just cannot see why man would do this. Even making the road. It would be such a huge task to dynamite all of this stuff and put it in trucks and roll it around. But you see, that's what they do. Whenever they have roads like this, they don't just go over top of these things anymore. They dynamite through it, smooth it out, and push the remainder off the road, off to the side. Sometimes they'll dig a hole, call it a barrow, and fill in spots to make the road smoother. And you can usually tell, see how consistently flat that is. Coming off the road, you can see the path it takes. So it could conceivably all be just, there's my van over there, just done by road workers. And this is California. This is just across the Colorado River. they would spare no expense at the time when people were coming to California. This would just be, throw some more big machinery at it, and dynamite, and trucks, and bulldozers, and bulldoze this off to the side. Keep on pushing. There we go. I'm reaching the top of this. Pretty impressive to me. Campers parked all over the place. Big rigs out in the California BLM. And you see what I mean by huge area. I mean, in the distance, all the way to the mountain peaks over there. Flat BLM land. Down there is the city, Parker, though. But it's surrounded by BLM land. And that's the valley. Down in the valley is Indian reservation, I assume. But, I don't know what that means anymore. It looks like normal towns to me. From at least, from my Google Earth perspective. Looks like just towns. Wide open. I'll never get used to this. And you wouldn't be seeing any of this if there were trees. You'd see a wall of trees around you, but here you see to the horizon. You see to the nearest mountain peaks. Gorgeous, beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous. Beautifully gorgeous. Gorgeously beautiful. Okay, well, that's about it for right now, anyway. It's 8 a.m. December 29, 2025. The plan has been to pack up and go to Walmart and pick up another order and head back home today. Last night came up a bit of a windstorm, and I thought it'd be... I was laying there and it was getting windy and this was making a lot of noise, so I decided to get outside and collapse the tent. And the windstorm didn't last very long, and I'm glad I did this. But now I've got a task of getting everything out of it and putting it away. But it's a beautiful morning, and I got nothing else to do, so I'll work at it and get on the road today. That's all for now. Okay, totally done packing up at 9:40. Almost an hour and a half to pack up. Whew. Could have been worse. I'm really disorganized now. I was wanting to take this time period to get well organized. But that didn't happen. I got discombobulated last night, and doesn't matter. I'm just going to go home. First, the car wash. That's all for now.